and welcome to another edition of our YouTube series on laser engraving. My name is William Baxley and I am the lead jeweler at Avonlea Jewelers in Lumberton, Texas. Here we have our most popular charm of the month, our COVID-19 charm, which is easily engraved for any occasion. The other day I had a customer come in that was looking for a knife, and he wanted it engraved, but he didn't just want it engraved in your normal font. He wanted a special phrase in Elvish, Lord of the Rings Elvish to be exact. Once we settled on the dialect, I found a PostScript editor, and we are actually now able to provide this service. He had the word Oathkeeper in Elvish on his knife engraved. It turned out rather well, don't you think? So thus far we've covered charms. We can engrave on charms, we can engrave on knives, which is great because we are now the area's authorized case knife dealer for all of Hardin County, Lumberton, Silsbee, surrounding area. Now coming up next, we're going to cover some things that may be a little unconventional for a engraving machine. We can engrave photographs, love notes, handwritten love notes, voice waves, so the actual wave of you saying I love you or a child saying I love you. So photographs, handwriting, voice waves, and fingerprints. We can do fingerprints now. Now here is an example with what we can do with an ordinary photograph taken several years ago on a camera cell phone. We can digitize it, create a DPI based image, and translate that to the engraver. And what you see here is 500 dots per square inch of resolution. Here we have a customer's engagement photo, and here is the result on the engraver. As you can see, a very close copy. So you can see, not just in a perfect rendering or a perfect still shot, these sonograms and pictures are a great size. The wording comes out perfectly legible, and it's a great gift for anyone. These are available both in store and on our Etsy page at Baxley Jewelry. Here is an example of a handwritten note that we can translate into the engraver, and there is the outcome. It still maintains all the inflection and affection originally portrayed in the act of writing. Now you may be saying to yourself, that's all well and good, I love a photograph as much as the next person, but this isn't going to help me in my professional life or my business. What can this engraver do for me? Well, we can also inscribe placards. Now, these can be used for awards or for information next to a painting like this, with as little or as much information as you see fit or as best serves the circumstance. And that is a wrap for this episode. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for subscribing, because your subscribing means a lot. It allows us to keep making these videos, and I have to say they are progressing and getting better as we add more features and more information. So like I said, please like and subscribe and share. We appreciate it. This is William Baxley at Avonlea Jewelers, signing off.